You gotta go check this out. Let's check this out. And Big Steve, I think we did it. I think we're live again this week. We are successful.
We did it.
It is 6:47, June 21st, 2023. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us in this live event every Wednesday night at 6:45 or there close to, give or take, technical difficulties. We'll be here. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. We'll be here next week, but after that, we might take a summer break. Summer break this year. And so last week will be our last Wednesday night video for YouTube.
Nice.
Until maybe like, I don't know, August 15th, somewhere around then. Maybe we might come back about then. But obviously, good evening everyone. We got the CMATS live with you. On the mats is Big Steve,
Hello.
myself here, Jordan, and we're going to practice the martial art of modern Arnis and have some fun training that. That being said, I'm going to do some techie bits here. Let Facebook know what we're doing. Get some people in the room so they can watch, and let them know that we are live. And if you are logged into Google's or logged into the YouTubes, you can chat with us. We'll have a chat board up, which I should pop out right now before I forget. Let's pop that up. And you can chat live with us. We'd love to hear from you. Ask us any questions, laugh at us, have fun with us, ask us about a technique, whatever you want. Don't feel you're interrupting us if we're even getting into something. Just throw it up there. We'll see it. We'll mention your name and talk to you. So that being said, I'm going to go to the techie bits now, and Big Steve's probably going to twirl a stick out there.
Twirl.
Or swear. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something weird out there. What is that?
Yeah, it's
Kind of funky.
a little dance I do.
It's during the day. Get up, do a little dance.
Yeah.
All right. The techie bits. Hey, we got up another subscriber. We're at 392. Working our way to 400. Get more people to subscribe to this channel, people. We want 400 subscribers. Let's do it. We just need 8 more. We can do this. By the way, the videos will not be gone from the channel, just the live videos. I might even do a live fishing one someday.
Nice.
That'd be kind of cool. Over the summer, I do a lot of fishing and stuff, so I will be presenting on this channel as well in another playlist, a lot of fishing videos. So you'll see that happen over the summertime here. Okay, so there's this one. And already we got an awesome thumbs up out there. We appreciate that. Thank you for the like. Make sure we're live, and I'm going to grab that and head over to Facebook and let them know what we're doing. No one's chatted with us yet, but it's all right. What's this heart for? See, I got a new heart up here, Big Steve. I got a heart on there. I don't know what it's for yet.
Have you clicked it?
No, should I?
Oh, come on. Just click things. That's my rule.
Just click everything.
Yeah. That's the only way to find out what they do.
Those attachments that I get in my emails.
Oh, you gotta click those. Yeah.
Gotta click those. Okay.
How else do you know if you have money waiting from a prince in Saudi Arabia?
Okay, there we go. Let's post that. See if Facebook likes me today. What else is happening? Happy belated Father's Day to those fathers out there. Hope you had a great resting, relaxing, eating kind of day.
Fathering kind of day.
Fathering kind of day. I took my kids up to the top of a mountain, and my wife, and we had a great time up there. I think I got the pictures on the CMATS Facebook page here. So. All right, that's up. I'm going to share that now. What am I doing? There we go.
Almost made it.
You throwing stuff again?
I'm doing this and I'm like, wait, I have keys in my pocket.
Oh, okay. I remember last week you were throwing stuff at Igor, so.
Yeah. I thought about it tonight, but then realized I'll work on that one first and then try again later.
Okay, so we did that. We've shared that. We're good to go here, I think. Switching profiles back to this one. And we're good to go there. Let's save that. Did I do that right? That looks like it's done right. Okay. So that's good to go. We are caught up there. So we have our live caught up there. Let's unmute that. And our stream is good. There we go. Okay, I think we're there, Big Steve. I think we're there. Oh, we got Linda Shaw out there tonight saying hi, guys. Watching as usual.
Excellent.
Awesome. Great to have you out there. Got a few other people out there getting lots of likes out there tonight. That's great. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Good, good.
Tonight you're going to watch Big Steve slaughter me.
Ooh.
Maybe that's what we'll call it tonight. Being slaughtered. I don't know.
Being slaughtered. It's a good technique, learning how to be slaughtered.
Yes, you must learn to give up at the right time and curl up in a ball on the floor and give up on everything. Okay. So where are we at here? That's all good. That's good. Okay. Which screen do I normally look at? We got the 9,000 kilobits. Oh, there we go. 60 frames per second. We're good. Okay, so I'm done with that screen. Now we're golden. Oh, I got to turn off this mic now. Wait a second. Almost golden. So you have the matte mic, so I'm going to turn off this. And change the scene. It's all you, Big Steve.
What's all me?
You're the only one on the screen now.
Oh, good.
I was there, but
I thought it was always like that. Interesting.
you had to share the screen with me today. There we go. Now I think we're good. Now we're golden.
Somebody just put something on my stick.
You got some putty there or something?
I don't know. It looks kid related, whatever it is.
Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir.
Good evening to everyone at home. Thank you for joining us. We have, don't forget, if you are logged into Google's or logged into YouTube's, we got our chat board up, big screen above here on the desk, and we can read what you write to us, give us any comments. Love to hear from you. Also, note, next week will be our last class for summertime. We're going to take off summer, although there will be videos appearing on the channel throughout summertime, but those will be fishing related. So if you're into fishing and boating stuff, that will be happening. And then we will come back maybe August 15th sometime and come back and start up our YouTube series for the modern Arnis martial arts stuff. So you get a break.
Woohoo! Yeah. You get to hide in the shadows and not be a public figure of the internet again.
Yes, the public figure. For our thousands and thousands of subscribers.
Yeah, totally.
So what's happening? What's happening? I'm going to talk about something for a second here. I'm going to talk about how crazy the body is.
Sure.
The body. What we learn about it, what we've learned about it here at the studio, in training martial arts, but just also my recent experience of understanding that how sleep might be important to losing weight.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. And I did this. I went to bed at an earlier time. I weighed myself at night. I was a new weight. I had never been this weight before. And I'm like, okay, that's good to know. I wake up in the morning. No exercise, no anything. Just wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
4 pounds lighter. I went to bed early, 11 o'clock, as opposed to the normal time I go to bed, which is later
Much
than that.
later than that.
But I decided I'm going to check this out.
Sure.
And then I said, well, wait a second, I need something to compare it to.
Yeah.
I need to stay up late again.
Yeah.
So I stayed up late.
Yeah.
I weighed 2 pounds more than the night before,
Really?
staying up late.
That's crazy.
So I'm going to keep researching this. If anyone knows about this idea, this thing about sleep and how it affects weight, feel free to put it in the comment section below. Because I'm doing my own experiment with it right now. And I did it again. I was able to duplicate it.
Okay.
So I was like, wow, whatever your body does to metabolize, and I don't know if it's just sweat. I'm not hot. I'm not sweating it all out. I'm not waking up with 4 pounds of water, wet sheets around me or stuff like that. So I don't know how that works, but I was 4 pounds lighter just by waking up in the morning and going to bed on, at a good time at night. So, just some food for thought. We like to learn about ourselves, learn about our bodies and stuff, and what it's capable of doing. And gonna have to put that one up on the list as maybe it's an age thing. Maybe
I could see that affecting it more.
Maybe you have to be like an older person. Maybe a 20-year-old doesn't matter, but older than 40, let's say, maybe it does matter.
Yeah.
Maybe it does matter. So, no other comments right now. Do you have any thoughts about that?
The only thought I had was, so how many peanut M&Ms difference was there between that kind of thing. But no, I understand if you recreated it, then you probably kept it fairly similar, right?
Right.
So,
Yeah. Exactly. So yes, no, I've already stopped the peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
I did put a halt to that about a week and a half ago.
Sure.
So I was actually playing without that in mind,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't eating peanut M&Ms the night I gained 2 pounds again.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Like,
I was also watching
stacks.
I was also watching my salt intake and my sugar intake both days.
Sure.
So I found that quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. What else are we going to learn tonight? What else are we going to try to figure out tonight?
It's on the end of my stick.
What's on the end of a stick? Let's get into let's start the night with some joint manipulations.
Sure.
Joint manipulations. And a lot of times I teach these individually, and I'll show how I can do that, and then I teach it how it can kind of come together and flow. So let's put our sticks down for a second.
Sure.
And let's see how hard I can torque on Big Steve's fingers.
Oh, great.
Woo!
Favorite.
Want to see him dance?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments right
This
now.
is dancing and not,
I still want to know what that heart's about. I should click it. Should I just click it?
Just go click it.
I'm going to go click it. Let's
It's gonna
find
break
out.
everything. It'll be fantastic.
Here we go. Clicking the heart.
Do it.
Oh, it's just a little loud emojis.
Oh, so you can put your own emoji.
It's all right. I can throw in an emoji now, I guess. So.
Thanks, YouTube.
Good to know that. All right, so we're going to start off with this idea of same side grab. This is back in Advanced Dellabough.
Sure.
Advanced Dellabough. And the first thing we learn in Advanced Dellabough when we are learning about grabs is something called two-finger center lock. Two-finger center lock. So center lock a lot of times is the idea of making his pinky go back towards his nose and down his center. But this is called two-finger center lock. So I want to be able to grab these fingers. Now, this doesn't offer me a lot of time when I'm doing this to try to grab this. In fact, if you look at us, we're almost identical right now. And anytime we're almost identical, we don't want that. There's a chance that you could counter me and things of that nature. So this time, instead of coming around with my whole hand to do center lock this way, all right, I'm going to use my thumb and leave it on the inside as I circle up. And look what happens right here. Watch right here. See how it starts to open up and those fingers start to come off? So I'm not doing this, trying to reach for these fingers, and then he's punching me as he's fighting me. I'm going, no, get in the center here. That pops off, and look what I got. And he was trying right there, just so you know.
Didn't feel like it. But
not to let me do that, okay? Yeah. So now I got this two-finger and a center lock. Now, here's the next important item. Once we've got this, I want to create almost like a Z. But I don't want to have to tell him that. Hey, attacker, please bend your arm for me.
Yes,
okay.
I'll get right on that.
So one of the things that as I come up here and I'm doing this and this is popping off here, is I'll circle back towards him like this. And this hand just stays right here. And now I've got two-finger center lock. And this is how I would teach it individually, not in the flow. So Big Steve right now, he's ready. He's ready to move. If I inject this, he's getting ready. He's very present of my awareness of my presence right now. He's very aware. There it is. Very aware of my presence right now. That's what Professor
Right
used to say. I have his concentration because I have it at the brink. I have it at the point of all I gotta do is twitch and he'll move. If I'm like this, I'm gonna twitch now.
Nope, we're good.
Nothing there. Right there. Right there. See? Now I'll twitch. Okay? He's right there. The idea about this is learning the pressure, learning how much, one, he can take. Two, I'm learning about what I feel happening in this joint and in the wrist and in his body to be able to move him. So how did I get there again? I used my thumb on the wrist and I make sure I create this gap happening. There it is. Now I can get my fingers in there, grab these two fingers. I block off his attacking hand, his other free hand. I don't do this. All right. Oh, don't want to eat a 5-knuckle sandwich. Okay, or 4-knuckle sandwich. Well, how did I count 5? Somehow, you just shoved the whole fist in my mouth. Just wham! Okay, so I don't want that. So I don't want to be over here fussing in it. I want to get this in my, I want to get between us. Whoa! Right? I want to get it right here so he's there. So as I pop up here and it's in here, I grab these. Oh, I got 1 this time. 1, you got to be careful. Not because I care about them. It's because it can break easier. And we don't want to break. It's easy to break. So switch to 2. Switch to 2.
Don't like how I feel so much more restricted now.
Okay? And this is about learning, as a professor would call it, one of the keys is to control the mind. To control the mind of the opponent. So one more time, I'll do this side, I'll let the hand be free.
Sure.
So I'm circling off, my thumb is underneath, I'm creating this, it's in my center, I've blocked that other hand attacking me, and I bring this up here and I'm right here. So now we got this beautiful Z happening right there. 2-finger center lock in the modern Arnis world. In the Aikido world, this is similar to what would be called Nikyo. And I'm not sure what other arts would probably have small circle jujitsu, I'm sure, has a name for it, maybe something different. But there we go. So why don't you try that to me there, Big Steve?
Sir.
Going into 2-finger center lock. So he's using his thumb, he's popped it off, he's got the 2 fingers. Now here's the best part about this. I've had a finger dislocation once. From something like this, it dislocated and it was this one right here. So interesting part on my end that I try to learn and overcome is that as soon as you get me into position, put your hand up, right? You're in position, it's happening.
Yep.
I have to relax the idea of feeling how loose this is. This is actually looser. This knuckle is way looser because it's been dislocated.
Oh, sure. Okay, gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
So now I go, oh my gosh, this is it. The mind fires.
Yeah.
And I go, it's okay, mind. We got this. We're okay. You know?
Sure.
So I'm feeling that right now, and I kind of go, okay, he's got it. Oh, yeah, there it is. And for the person receiving it, this is important. It's not just him learning. Remember, there's 33% he's learning, 33% I'm learning.
Sorry.
And then the other 33% is understanding the whole technique and taking it apart and teaching it.
Sorry.
So right now I'm learning, what am I learning on my end? 1, I'm learning how durable I can be, how much tension I can take and not be worried about it breaking yet.
Sorry.
Second thing I'm learning, not to give up. What do I mean by not to give up? A lot of times when people have this done to them, watch my head, they do this. Oh yeah, that's it.
Sorry.
They close their eyes, their head goes down, they're done.
Sorry.
So just because something is stressing my body, I don't want to be teaching myself to give up. So when you go into it, I'm going to sit there and take it like this. I feel it, okay, that's as much as I can take. I tap, we start again. But I face the problem, I face the issue, dead on. And that's one of the things that I did when I was trying to get better.
Sorry.
I faced my issues. I faced them dead on. I said, let's do this. So he goes into it. I'm learning here now to face this pain that's in front of me, this stimulation. He's got it covered. I can't try to counterattack. And I keep my chest up and I'm getting ready to tap. Sometimes, if you're really good and you know how to move and play, you can try to jostle with the person, but as soon as they turn it on, you got to be ready to drop and go.
Sir.
Make sense? Any questions about that one so far? Let's try this side out, because this one is nice and stretched now.
Nice and stretched.
So he's got it up, pops it off, and he's in center. See, now this one's a way different feeling, because this knuckle has never been
actually
dislocated.
does feel different. That's interesting.
Yeah. This one, if you look at it, it's really interesting. It just like jostles. It jostles in that joint.
Nope, mine doesn't do that.
That was the one time in my whole entire martial art career that I've ever had something that bad happen with just a quick dislocation. It happened that quick, and it was done. It was popped out, popped back in.
Oh, it didn't even last.
No, it didn't even last.
Oh,
It was
okay.
a snap down.
Yeah.
I dropped and he snapped it back up, but I didn't get up in time.
Yeah.
And there it goes there. And then it just, as soon as I stood up and it came back down again, it just popped back in. I'm like, okay, we're all good. And I went over to the side and I'm like, okay, we're live. Okay, good.
It's still there.
Yeah. So same side grab. There it is. 2-finger center lock. Nice. Giving you lots of pointers, lots of details on how to make that work for you. And always remember, safety is number one.
Sure.
Okay, so the next one individually would be reverse 2-finger lock.
Sure.
Same grab, same circle, same thumb. So we just did that. I don't need to explain that. We come out, we grab these 2 fingers, but then I'm going to rotate back, down, and up. And right from here, if we turn, take Steve,
Yep.
right from here, I got his fingers, right there. And right there now, I just go like this. Whoop. I bring him back towards him. Whoop. Okay? So you can, this is the motion. I'm not pulling, pushing, I'm not doing anything, I'm just rotating there.
Sure.
So we'll do that again. I'm up. There it is there. And I'm like, oh no, he's gonna punch me.
Oh, jeez.
And I say, no, that's not a good idea. What does this open up for me? Opens up a whole plethora of ideas on self-defense. Little gifts like Christmas. Right? Bam! Kidney shot there, go for a carotid there, go for a punch behind the ear there, slap him across the belly there. Stretch that out. 2-finger center lock, there we go. Back up, there we go. Good, stretch that out. Shake that up. Man, I can feel that one.
This is good.
It's your turn next, right? So, here I am in the center, grab these, roll back. Now, you saw me on the last one do a big roll back. Don't do a small roll back. Don't be like, okay, don't do that. Be dynamic. Let it, literally, just let it, big circle to first start learning it. But you don't have to go that fast. You can go slow. Big, okay, I can go bigger. Big circle. That will help it fall into position. It will help keep his arms straight and understand the dynamic of joint manipulations, what's going on.
That is in a good spot.
Well, here I'm even down to 2 fingers, a thumb and thumb and my forefinger.
It's right in that niche.
So right there, here's the beautiful part.
Yep.
Sometimes people like to try and bend their elbow.
Oh, do it, yeah.
They're trying to get out of it.
Yeah.
So if I'm like this, it's easier to get out of.
Okay, yep.
But if I do this,
Whoa!
can you bend that elbow?
No. Nope.
No. So there's a little, this is why we train, is we always find these new nuances that kind of make sense, and then it's like, ooh, little pots of gold,
Sir.
right? Little pots of gold.
You have to do this one.
That'll be the same tonight. Little pots of gold.
It's a very Bloom motion.
Is that like Orlando Bloom? Like what do you mean?
Is it Jeff Bloom? No.
Jeff Bloom?
Is that the
Oh,
guy?
Jeff Bloom, yeah.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't know.
I think so.
Okay. If you have any questions out there and you logged into Google's, do that right now. We got our chat board up. Love to hear from you. So your turn, sir. Your turn.
Oh,
Your
my
turn.
turn.
Yeah. Time to tear me apart here.
Time to rip a new one, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was getting a stretch there. Oh, good. Oh, nice. Okay. Beautiful. So he's got that coming back. So he's just kind of, yep, there it is. Gets me up on my toes. It's just, go ahead. It signals to him that he's got me. Yeah, he's right there, right on the edge there. It's nice. I'm not on my toes right now, but he's there. A little bit more. Yeah,
Like right
feel
there?
that. That's right, right
Okay.
there. So there's my max. Now any more you do, starts to.
Okay, got it.
Now you start to just play with that, right? That
Sure.
feeling. The feeling, the pots of gold.
This is a thing, I'm worried. Okay.
So you're missing one thing.
I am.
You are.
Yes.
What is it?
Well, first of all,
Okay.
oh,
Not bad, not bad.
I thought it was there, actually.
Yeah, yes and no.
Okay.
I would say that, for example, you grab me,
Yep.
okay, and I do this, okay. This is really in the center of me.
Oh, okay.
So when I go to grab you, and it's
I'm
not in
like
the
here.
center here,
Yeah, I'm not here.
I'm like, bam,
Gotcha.
I get my free shot.
Sure.
Right? So get that in the center. See, I don't get that free shot.
Okay.
It disappears.
Okay, so here's a question for you then.
Yes.
As we do this, I think the reason I keep it over here is because I'm trying to not break it off all the way. But really, there's no reason not to. I mean, if you break it off, great. If you hang on, who cares?
Grab there, do an
Grab
armbar.
and do. Okay.
Do whatever you want right there. Like you're just, if it breaks off, it breaks off. You're in a good position. You got what you accomplished.
But I think what I'm missing then is as you grab, I bring this up here. This needs to be here. Then I bring it to the center. So I
There you
already have
go.
it.
Look, it's right there.
So,
Exactly. Good. Refinement. Refinement, everybody.
Sure.
Whoa, there it is. Okay, I'm going to stand flat. Here he goes. Now look how much tension he just put on there. I don't know if you see that little micro movements, but he's doing micro movements.
Yeah.
And oh, yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that fun to learn? Like,
Well, and it's funny because it's different on different sides. I have different strength in different hands. You know, it's a different dynamic both ways. Yeah.
but this is what I mean, exploring and understanding how much we can take, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'm not crying. I'm not a sadist either. I don't like being hurt.
Right.
It's not like I'm going, oh yeah, hurt me more.
I would hope not.
No. It's not that at all, trust me. But it's the idea of going, in the human spirit, what can I take?
Sure.
What is not going to break me? Because, you know, I love, there was this old movie in the 1970s where a guy walks down the street, there's a gang, and he ends up curling in a ball on the ground, and the gang just beats the heck out of him. And then you have the next scene, same gang, another guy walking down the street, and this guy fights for his life and is still standing when he walks away. What was the difference between the two? What in their spirit gave up or didn't give up and made them, you know, it's not that one had necessarily more knowledge than the other, it just they had a different fighting spirit about them.
Sure.
And that I think is important to train and to find out what we are capable of so we don't put ourselves in bad positions potentially. Or if we do get in a bad position, we can think confidently on how we're going to get out and not just enter the fear zone. And the fear zone is where we then crumble into a ball.
Yes, sir.
Right? So, let's not go there because I'm going to punch.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
There, you got that one. So you got two finger center lock. Good. Let's do it again now because I don't want to go in the other one yet.
Right.
So you go up, and I'm coming around here. Oh, and he spins me around. There it is. So this is called
Reverse two finger lock.
reverse two finger lock.
Sir.
Nice. Okay. Stretch that out. Third one. Good news is there's like 7. I think there's 7. There's a nice big. There's a thing called the dance of pain. Anyways, we won't get into that.
It sounds awesome, and it is.
The third one we call. What do we call this one? What do we call this one? Not the shotgun marriage one, but the chicken, not chicken wing. But what else do we call it?
If you do it, I'll know the name. How's that?
Okay, it's the one right. Shotgun marriage.
Oh,
You would know it by that name too.
yes.
What else do we call that one?
It's the only name I've heard of it.
No.
There's another name for it?
Dellabough.
There's another name for it? Oh, come on. Come on.
Come along.
There you go.
That's the nice name. There we go.
Right.
I knew there was another name. So, next one's called Come Along. And true story, a guy taught this to a police officer, and he helped move a guy from one jail cell to another jail cell using this technique.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he phoned me up or gave me a text, says, I used what you taught me last week, worked perfectly.
Oh, nice.
So that's awesome.
There you go.
If it's done correctly. So, how are we going to get into come along? Come along. I roll this up and I feed this hand. Again, I make sure it's in between him and I. I don't want to be working on it over here.
Yep.
Ah! I got to look out for this. So I make sure disrupt in between us. Look what I'm doing here. I'm doing a special grab. Special grab is 3 finger up here, and I'm pushing the thumb out with this, with my thumb, right there. I'm not like this. This makes him powerful. I'm like this. It does not make him powerful. I take that away from him.
Yep.
But I expose this, and that's what I want for come along. So I take my left hand now, and I come up, and I grab that thumb. So how did I do that? I rolled it up, grabbed, pushed on that thumb, opened it up, grabbed with my left hand. Notice I'm not using my pointer. And if you get real good look at that, I'm making the thumb turn purple.
It's a pretty good grip.
Okay, it's a good grip.
Yeah.
Now on this grip, I'm going to now roll his thumb underneath his arm in a circular fashion. See this? See how I start to roll this underneath, and I'm going to go stand beside him, and I'm in this position now. So as I roll that underneath, his elbow goes right here, my arm is under his, and I'm in position. A lot of times people want to use two hands here. They want to back up. They want to do this. That's not the way I do it. It's not the way I teach it. I understand why, but I think there's a different way to go about it because I know how to counter this. And the counter is what I want to stop. So if I do this correctly up here, I don't need this backup hand. I can use this hand and put it right here on the elbow. And I'm not squeezing, I'm not doing anything to it. I'm just placing my hand there because his way out a lot of times would be through there. A second way out is for that hand to try and come and do something to one of my shoulders or things of that nature. But if I get this in here and this in here quick, it does not happen. And I say, Big Steve, come along.
Oh yeah.
Let's go this way.
Oh yeah.
Let's go this way. Would you no, let's go this way. Let's speed it up. Okay. Now, he feels lighter in my hand. I'm moving over 300 pounds pretty well.
Yep.
Right? Let's relax
Cool.
that.
Have a thumb.
Okay. I'll do the other hand. Even it, it's nice and red.
Oh yeah.
People don't think that we put stuff on here. Yeah, we do.
My hand feels very warm.
So again, I've rolled up, I fed this hand here, got it through my center, I'm pushing on that thumb, grabbing that thumb, roll it underneath, and I'm in position. Now, here's where the key is. Look, come on up here, Big Steve.
Sure.
The back of his hand, as I go to roll it under here, the back of his hand needs to lay on my wrist. If I roll and do this,
Yeah, it's not.
this is why someone would want the second hand here and they're just grabbing onto the thumb. They haven't learned to put their wrist on the back of his hand. That's why a lot of times they would look at that as a backup.
Sure.
So once I'm here though and I do this, as I start to roll, there's the back of his hand, there's my wrist, it's still there, and I'm able to keep it there. That's a finesse thing. You work on that. You work over and over on different people all the time, then you can find that. Then this hand is here, or it can be here. Right?
You know what's really funny right now? My fingers are actually starting to go numb. a
Now
little
I
bit.
can see the circulation's cut off.
Totally. It's like down there somewhere.
Good. So shake that out. Okay. And that is come along. It's shown as an individual item off of the same side grab.
Sir.
Up, feed, here, roll. I'm in position. Okay. Now, one last thing. No, I won't teach that. This is the basic way to do it. There's an advanced way to do it, but I'm not going to teach that right now.
Sir.
Maybe I'll teach it at the summer camp. Come to the summer camp. July 22nd, Saturday, Victoria, BC. If you're traveling or you're in the area and you want to come to a 9 in the morning till 9 at night experience of modern Arnis, instructed by myself, Jordan Dellabough. This is my 15th annual summer camp. I've done 28 camps. I've taught hours upon hours, all by myself. And yet, people still seem to enjoy it and people return.
Yeah.
So you've been to many.
I have.
And besides me being your instructor, I won't try to have any influence here whatsoever.
Pleasure.
Would you recommend a summer camp for people?
Absolutely, I would. I think they're a great deep dive into all sorts of crazy things that you come up with, but in a good way. Like, I can't think of a single person I've ever seen who attends a summer camp who walks away going like, man, really should have been here. I've never heard that.
Right.
So,
So, if you want to do that, come to the summer camp. Now you know when it is, July 22nd. Your turn. Come along. My wonderful favorite to my joints. my, what do I call it? Getting older joints? What do you call it?
there's one thing I actually want to add to this, by the way.
Yeah.
The thing I've always liked about this one, I have to grab that hand actually.
Sure.
When we're pushing out the thumb like this, the thing I love is he actually can't hide that. Like he can try and make a fist, but it can't go anywhere. So even if he does that fist, I can still grab it and pull it out and get the grip.
You did?
And I've always liked that myself. I always thought that was cool.
Nice. Good. And again, I'm still here. I'm still present. I'm not going, oh, look over here, die.
Sir?
I'm here. There it is.
Oh, that was interesting.
Is my body odor bad or something?
No, I had a really good grip on your thumb.
That's good. That's nice. Oh, here's another thing. Do it again.
Sir?
And sometimes people wonder, where does the elbow go? Where does the elbow, my elbow, where does it go right now? So let's look at this. Come up closer. So if you move your hand for a second, sometimes people place it on the chest. But some people, let's say women, don't want to put it right on their bosom or whatever you want to refer to that area, for the elbow to be placed there and pressed against. So what you can do is slide the elbow into the armpit area, between the chest and the bicep, and have it comfortable right there.
Sir?
Now that's solid.
That
That's just as solid as if you put it right here and started pressing as well.
Sir?
So there's two options there, depending on what you feel comfortable with, but you can make it work both ways.
Sir?
Bosom, is that an old word?
That sounds like an old word.
Should I use a different word?
Yeah.
Upon the breast, the bosom,
The boob?
I don't know. I don't know if only's
What's wrong with boobs?
I don't know. As an instructor, I don't know if I'm allowed to use that one.
Oh, okay.
The
would not
female
make a good
anatomy,
instructor.
how about that? I don't know. It's all good.
Everybody
So-
I know uses that word.
There you go.
So get the grab here,
Yeah.
and we're rotating.
Good. Good. That's it. That's nice. So he's got that. So there is broken down individually 3 different locks.
Sir?
And then we can marry them together. We don't always have to go back to the original grip. Like let's say, for example, as I'm coming up and I go like this and I'm grabbing, but a mistake happens and he bends his arm weirdly. I can go from the 2-finger center lock that I'm trying to get into reverse 2-finger lock. I can go with his energy. Or he starts to move funky this way, so I bring him back up here into here and control him with 2-finger center lock. But if you look what's available, this thing right here. I could grab it right there and switch into my come along as well. So in here I would go grab 2-finger center lock into reverse 2-finger lock, bring it back up the way you came, grab that thumb, work it back into 2-finger, and I could just roll with this, practice it 4 times, 2 on each side. Wait, nope, that one exposes the thumb, grab that, roll in. And that's a fun one to roll into. That's a fun one to roll into. And that one's fun to learn.
Screw with people. Because you,
Really
you think you're going one way, but you're not.
Right. So, you want to try that a couple times? There?
Sir?
Good, good. Oh, yeah. Nice. You're making me dance. Whoa, very good, very good, very good. Nice. Let's do the other side. Big Steve's got it down. Oh, he's been learning. Good. And I'm practicing staying with him. I'm staying attentive. I'm staying alive, responding, finding if I see any openings of where I could counter if I see those openings. Nice transition. Good.
Sure.
Let me shoot that up. Good. Oh, any questions on that tonight? Where is everybody? It's not International Broken Keyboard Day. I know
No, I
that.
think that day's gone.
So just a recap though, for those who have joined in late, next week will be our last one for the summer, and then we'll come back about August 15th, and we'll restart these Wednesday Modern Arnis classes. What was the other recap? Oh yeah, and in the meantime though, you will see on this channel fishing videos pop up. Feel free to give them a thumbs up if you want for funsies. It's another way. I actually have quite a following down in New Zealand and a couple other areas who like the fishing videos that I do. So
Nice.
and some children out there that love the fishing videos. So
I'll be your biggest fans.
and we also got a new fishing shirt I got ordered. It's being shipped to me
right on.
right now. So we'll see how those turn out for the family.
Nice.
And what else do we have happening? We got the summer camp coming. We got to subscribe to this channel. Let's get to 400 anyways through the summer. That'd be great. And make our way to 1,000, but we'll just start with 400.
400 would be good.
And where else are we going to go with this? Am I missing?
No.
Dotted, cross, T's, we're good.
Yeah.
That being said, should we wrap it up now? Is there a form we should do? What do you think we should do? I've given lots of info on this one that people could really munch on.
Wait, form's good.
We didn't even do stick work tonight. Form's good?
Yeah.
Okay. Stick form.
Yeah.
All right, stick form. Big Steve's going to perform stick form.
That's a good question.
1, 2, 3, or 4. Do we have out there, if you want to give us a quick text, let us know which one he should do. We'll give you 8 seconds because that's our latency timing.
That's that one. Okay.
See what anyone votes in. They're all like, what was the numbers? It was either 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Not 5, 6, 7, or 8.
1 less than 5, but no more than.
Exactly. And not
What do we got? Oh, we got hi, gentleman. Jim says hi. 4 question mark. We got to vote for 4. Look at that.
Nice.
Good to see you, gentleman Jim. Nice to see you out there. All right. I'm good for that.
The person has spoken. I was going to say the people, but the person.
A person has spoken. The person has spoken. What's that from?
I have no idea.
That's from something. I might be aging myself. All right.
A really old movie.
Da, 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 da. This is what the sounds like, but I don't remember the words.
Sounds good.
All right. Gentlemen, Jim, if you're in your home right now and you've got a stick nearby, clear the table, clear the room. Let's see you do it with Big Steve. Empty hand, or stick form 4.
Correct me. Type in the chat there if I do something wrong. I'll find out 8 seconds later.
Yeah. I'll make sure I close out by then.
Stick form 4.
Stick form 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Nice, good. I would just say on the very last one, even a bit higher.
Oh, higher. Sorry.
Use your stature. Let your stature be present, and boom, don't rush it. Let it be seen that Big Steve is present.
Yes, sir.
If we just do a quick and hide, it's like done. It's like, just whoosh, whoa.
Sir.
Yeah,
So
that'd be my only comment. Let's see what gentleman Jim's got to say. Oh, my poor headphone cord. Just whacked it out. All right. So that's stick form 4. I have a crazy thing for you to try.
Sir.
Just for funsies. This is not curriculum. This is just for fun. Let's do stick form 4.
Yeah.
With 2 sticks.
2 sticks.
Let's try.
See what happens. All right.
There we go. Stick form 4 with 2 sticks. First time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 12, 12,
Yeah, 12.
No? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Wait. Up here.
Yeah, that's right. Up. Bang. Good. Awesome. You did it. There we go. Just having fun. Sometimes you got to stir it up a bit. Try something new. On that note, it's been a great class. Look forward to next week. Next week's our last class before summer. Join us, 6:45. We'll be here, give or take a couple minutes, but we'll be here. And love to hear from you. Joining in the chat, come say hi. Give us maybe a technique you want to see. Maybe we'll do it for you. And a request tonight, if you will. But no knife requests. We don't. I don't do a lot of the knife on YouTube yet for requests for that.
Sure.
Good to see you guys. Good night, says Gentleman Jim. I'm going to head off, do the techie bits. And if you ever want to donate to the studio, there's a way to do that in the message box below this, or message area below this video on YouTube. You will see that. And keep us alive, keep us coming back. And hopefully, if you are out there watching any of the fishing videos this summer, hopefully you'll enjoy those. Give those a thumbs up. feel free to leave a comment, and hopefully I have some nice sized fish to show for it. So, that being said, anything else I'm missing?
No, I think we're good.
I'll grab my sticks. Let me do a courtesy.
Sir?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you, everybody.
What are we going to call this one tonight?
Not slaughter.
No, not slaughter. It was something else. It was going to be, it was 3 words. And I said we should call it that tonight. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video.
Yeah, I can't remember.
All right, good night, everyone. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
There we go. There's lots of lights out there. That's awesome.
What else was I doing? Oh, yeah.
All right. Little Lab and Eco there.
Yes, sir.
I like it. Thinking about the elbow on that?
Yes, I am.
Nice.
Well, here, let's see. This is the wrist. And that just hurts. And that's the elbow.
There you go. Cool. See you next week.